Hello, everybody. It's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back for another game review. That's right. This time I'm reviewing Immortals of Aveum. I don't know if I said it right, and I really just don't care. I've got a lot of stuff on my plate currently with my movie and everything else, so there's going to be a lot of information, a lot of stuff dropping here lately. A lot of game reviews, a lot of movie reviews, and stuff like that. This is up first, Immortals. Yeah, let's get straight to the nitty gritty. It was published by EA and developed by Ascendant Studios, and originally launched on August 22nd of 2023 for the PlayStation 5, Windows, Xbox X, and S. Now, what exactly is this? Well, it is nothing more really than a first-person shooter. That's really what it is, and it involves different abilities of switching in between them, with between red power, blue power, and green power. Red power is aggression, blue power is, I don't know, and green is like a machine gun. This wasn't really received that well. In fact, even with the 25 different spells you can have, and it has a really decent talent tree, aka, upgrade tree, but this game sold so poorly the company ended up laying off half of the staff, and the price of it's already dropped to less than $40, which is kind of a shame because the overall game length is about anywhere from minimum 12 hours to 25 hours based on what difficulty mode you set it on. But let's get into the synopsis of this game. Listen to this. Be the battle mage. Join the Order of the Immortals, the champion protectors of Lucian, and become Jack, an elite Hierarch Magnus. Unleash magic spells with deadly skill and decimate legions of enemies in a game that defies FPS conventions. Master your magic. Experience fast, fluid, first-person spell-based combat that's easy to learn and satisfying to master. In Immortals of Aveum, magic is at the core of both offense and defense. Now, I will have to say, after playing this game, the gameplay itself actually is quite fun, fast, and fluid and frenetic. The gameplay levels they design, it almost comes off like a first-person shooter combined with like Doom in terms of its speed of how you can run around and shoot these enemies and switch on the fly with your different abilities. You have this like grapple lasso attack. You can grapple enemies and pull them towards you, and you can switch with the trigger at any time to your 3 to 4 different main blast attacks, and each one does certain things. Like the green one is like almost like a machine gun attack. The blue one is more like a power attack, and the red one is an anger attack. And you can mix them up, and based on which enemies you're fighting, some might be more susceptible to certain different abilities that you have. You also have ability to cast a shield, and also holding down the trigger button, do different ultimate attacks that will drain your magic ability that you get back from fighting and beating enemies as you go around the areas. And there's like certain puzzles you can do, like certain jump puzzles to get to certain areas for more loot that you can use to actually unlock your different talent trees, as I call them. But I'm gonna say this. While the actual fundamentals of this game are completely sound and play fantastic, honestly, visually, it looks very appealing. It controls great. The ability to switch between all your different abilities on the fly works fantastic. And the level designs, while some of them can be kind of generic, most of them are actually kind of intriguing, and I did like the visual fidelity of this. This does run on Unreal Engine 5, and I was impressed by the graphical fidelity of this title. That is not the issue. The fact is, with this particular game, it just comes off as this generic-ass, bare-bones, first-person shooter with this magical stuff added. And that wouldn't be a big issue if you had like a really good story or a plot. But this has the typical lame shit we have this disease that's affecting the world, and everybody's trying to take over and control magic, which is the ultimate power to control everything. And this evil bad guy has gotten super strong, and we're down on our last people. That we're going to take you, a ruffian, a loser, somebody in a million years nobody would take because you have magical ability. And we're going to fast forward 5 years in the future where you have these things, and we're going to finally make you an immortal, one of the top tier people that can go around and kill these bad guys. Now, my question is, if these Immortals of Aveum are so good, why are they getting their asses handed to them by this bad guy? Yes, I get it. It's the standard trope. It's the standard major badass guy, similar to Sauron in Lord of the Rings or anybody else. It's basically what it is. He's Sauron, and this is a really fundamentally rather bare bones game if you really think about it. Yes, the level designs are great. The ability to switch between your quote different attacks is nice, and some of them add a nice little option of variety. Like you'll have an enemy that has like a shield that you have to destroy before you can attack them, and you can do your super move, and you can charge, and you can blow open these boxes and get loot and use it to upgrade your character. But I can't really say, after playing more than 25 minutes of this game, I felt it brought anything new to the table. I mean, it had a nice premise with the start, with the rot and everything like that, and your buddy fall into their death, which you knew they end up coming back. It's very, very typical. It's very, very unoriginal. It really is. It checks all the boxes of the modern day game of being epic in terms of graphical fidelity and nice epic, set pieces with stuff being blown up and people that get killed. That makes you pull at your heartstrings to realize this character is going through a lot and he's working hard and he has to become better. Even though he didn't want to join the military, he's got to join the military. Here's an idea: don't join the military. Don't join them. Why are you joining them? Okay, it's stupid. The plot is stupid. The overall story of this is stupid. The idea behind this game is sound and actually had some good ideas. The level design is fantastic. I love the graphics. The gameplay, hands down, is top notch. Being able to constantly juggle in between your different abilities was really cool. Being able to grab and pull enemies to you and attack them was fantastic. But after 25 minutes of this, you pretty much get exactly the same idea what the whole game is. Go to an area, bounce around like an idiot, killing bad guys, get to a boss, learn their weakness, jump and dive around and shoot them and kill them, and then hear a bunch of dialogue from some characters you just don't give a flat shit about. That's really what this is. And it's such a shame, but I can actually understand why this game sold so poorly when it was launched all the way back in August the 22nd of 2023. Graphics-wise, honestly, it's a looker. It looks great. It does play great, but it just comes off as this just generic first-person shooter that, like, it's trying so hard to be Lord of the Rings or something with this evil main bad guy that has got so powerful and you got to fight to save humanity and all this other stuff. But honestly, my personal feelings of Immortals of Aveum, if I'm even saying it right, I don't know and I don't care. If you got to have characters that you love before you can play a game and give a crap about. I did not care about Jack or whatever his name is. I did not care about the reason why he was forced into this. I did not care about the world. They didn't evolve it. They didn't really express it enough for you really to care, other than this epic, open, grand scheme at the beginning of showing these big, epic battles. And while it looks great visually, the fidelity is great, and the gameplay is great, but the gameplay itself just comes off as so boring and ho-hum. I just lost interest so fast in this, I didn't give a rat's ass about this in any way. Honestly, I can see what Ascendant Studios was trying to go for. I really do. It showed a lot of promise. It showed a lot of heart. The graphics engine is actually pretty well done. The gameplay, honestly, hands down, is the best part of this. I would love to see them maybe incorporate this game engine and this idea into something new with maybe a little bit of better design and story wise instead of the same mundane, boring ass end of the world war crap that keeps going on. You can only do that so much. I'm surprised there wasn't some sky beams in this. I mean, it's so stereotypical. And the characters, you need to work better on making characters people give a crap about. I did not care about Jack. I did not care about this world. I didn't care about anybody. I kind of wanted the bad guys to win. I'd love to see a game like this where you actually play as the bad guys that are trying to take over the world. I think that would be more interesting and way more fun. But in the end, can I recommend Immortals of Aveum? No, I can't. Even at its current $35 to $40 price tag, there is a reason why this sold poorly. It's not as bad as some games out there. It actually functions quite well. The level designs are quite solidly built. The puzzles are decent. Definitely the mechanics are sound. The fighting mechanics are really well done. But I just didn't care. And if you can't make a game where people really don't care about the characters, why would you want to play through it, even if it's only 12 to 25 hours long? But that's my personal opinion on Immortals of Aveum. Please leave in the comments below of what you thought about this game. Do you agree or disagree with me on this? What were your points that would you like to point out with it? Any sort of mechanics you felt that I missed? Because there's only like 6 mechanics in the whole game. Other than that, that's really about it. But once again, please leave your comments below. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And once again, here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.